The National Institute of Child Health and Human Development has a new program focused on reading, writing, and related learning disabilities. Here to tell us a little more is the program director, Dr. Brett Miller. Hi, Dr. Miller. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us some more about this new research emphasis?
Sure. The program's focused on reading, writing, and related learning disabilities, and what we're particularly interested in at this point is developing the writing side of the research program in more depth. We're interested in supporting work that's going to inform our understanding of how writing develops over time. So in the Child Development and Behavior branch where the program's located, we're particularly interested in learning across the lifespan. So we have this particular program really dives into pre-K up through adult learners who are struggling to read and write. And what we're hoping in terms of supporting this type of research is to get a better understanding of what the learning trajectories look like for those who do well and become proficient writers, and also for those who struggle with writing. So where they struggle, what sorts of things they're struggling on, and for those who have learning disabilities in this area, such as dysgraphia, kind of what the nature of the disability is, and what we can do to either prevent or remediate any sorts of problems that they're having. So there's this real focus on not only understanding the proficiency and how to get to proficiency, but also for those who struggles, what we can do to help them get to the level of proficiency that we want.
What was the motivation or the impetus behind this new emphasis?
We see a real value in developing a stronger research body, not only for teachers but for public policy people, and for public health reasons, and in addition to that. So in terms of, to give you a sense of the education reasons, by building a stronger understanding of how learners progress in terms of their writing development and what sorts of interventions and strategies are effective for which learners, can be particularly useful for teachers in the classroom who may have students that are struggling or may have proficient students that they want to just better enable their writing skills. And in terms of from a student or a parent's perspective, writing is a frequent way that students are assessed in content areas such as history. Writing is becoming a more frequent part of the assessment or evaluation process rather, for those who are going on to post-secondary. And if you're a worker in the workplace, writing is becoming an increasingly important skill to have to be upwardly mobile, and the importance on writing with the electronic communication and so forth.
Many things. This sounds like a lot of information that's going to benefit a lot of people. Where can teachers go to find out more about what you're learning?
I think at the easiest single site at this point would be the NICHD's website, and doing a search on that. Unfortunately, the web address to the program is a little long, but for the NICHD site, it's www.nichd.nih.gov, and simply type in reading and writing in the search box on the main page, and it'll have my contact information there as well if you want more information beyond what's available on the website.
Now, is there a lot of information on there right now that teachers can go find?
It's mainly a program description at this point. We have a public relations office that has a clearinghouse of information. There's also other organizations that we partner with, such as the National Institute for Literacy, who have strong dissemination efforts, and I'm happy to help direct teachers or parents that are interested in topics relating to reading and writing to resources that may be available to them.
Great. So why don't you repeat your website one more time for teachers?
Okay. It's www.nichd.nih.gov.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Miller, for being here today.
Thank you.